Seb, what if I pivoted and we just played Mario Kart? Whoa, what if I pivoted right now?
Hello chat, I will be live shortly, thank you for stopping in. Help, why am I so here?
What do you mean it won't say that? What the heck do you you mean? It won't read that out loud.
Brian is a bozo.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was thinking. Jeez, chat. All right, I gotta respond to one message really quick, and then I'm freaking here. All right, then we're ready to game. So let me reply to this really quick, and then we'll start. The ad break ends in like 20 seconds. So BRB. Okay, I'm freaking back. Sorry. Listen, I'm a texter. Sorry, I'm a popular guy. You know what I mean? I gotta answer the people when they want me. That's my that's my job. You know, I'm always there for the people. No, I'm just kidding. How's it going, chat? What's up? Hope y'all having a lovely day. I was looking at flights for Worlds today, Ginger. I mean, listen, I'm down for it, but like, you know, I feel like you're easily convinced to go to these events, which maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. You know, I don't know. You want to hang out with your friends. It's totally valid. Totally valid. You are. I mean, but like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Hold on, wait. Alright. Ace is also going? Oh, then yeah, then the FOMO is so real. Wait, I don't know if I knew that actually. I feel like I probably did, but that wasn't something that was in the top of my memory. I'm actually talking to Ace right now about a 21 Pilots thing. Because they just announced their new tour with the single. So we're chatting a little bit about that. But what's up, Sebutabs? Welcome on in. Austin, hello, Impidimp. Princess Ginger, tap. Dante Bio with the lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk, Dante. I appreciate you. Thank you. Buffbug, I'm so tired. Me too. I just woke up a little bit ago. I did not mean to take a nap. Also, Deberg, hello. I did not mean to take a nap. I didn't mean to, but I totally did. I absolutely took a nap. What is this? What is this on the floor sticking out right there? What could that be? This? No, what is that? Actually, what is that? Oh, I know what it is. Leg reveal. It's a cat ball. I figured it out. Now I'm all tangled up, though. Get out of there. Get untangled, dude. What's going on? I got the P2, the space. Oh, Porygon 2, the Spacey with a somewhat high speed IV, and then during the same sandwich was able to get a Porygon 2 with a Grade with a very low speed. Oh shoot, nice. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good marks, right? Pretty sure. She didn't get tickets to go, and like me, so we're just like, we could just run around. Oh, okay. Because I for sure asked if like people got, because I was asking around when tickets were going out, be like, did you get some? Did you get in? You know? And so that was probably what it was. That's probably what it was. All right. That's probably it. But I mean, yeah, that'll be nice though, because if you're going with somebody that also can't get into the event, you won't be like, you know, lonely. I will say it will kind of be like stinky to like know that like my friends are there, but they're locked outside of the building, you know? Oh my gosh, Squid Slayer. Hey, what's up? Wait, okay, hold on. I don't want to be a fake fan. I might have to do the exact same thing. I might gotta do that one too. I don't know. It's always weird because like you'll see and like interact with people on like Twitter or Instagram or something, and then you just never, you're like, oh, they're live, cool, but you never like think about like, you never think about, I don't know, you know what I mean? So, oh, jeez. Hey, Glau, did you start learning the programs through YouTube to stream, like OBS and commands and bots? I'll start there, I think. Yeah, I actually did. So my very first ever stream was like over a decade ago, but it was on, I think it was on YouTube was my first stream, but it was like back before streaming was even a thing on YouTube. I don't really know how it worked. But yeah, honestly, there's a lot of pretty good tutorials on YouTube as far as like where to start. My just like off the top recommendations, OBS. Just get OBS, and a lot of it is pretty simple to set up. You just go find your stream key, log in through OBS. What is this music? Yoshi's story theme, according to this video. But yeah, honestly, yeah, YouTube has some great tutorials. There's a couple creators that make some really good things. I can't remember their name off the top of my head. Let me see really quick if I can find one. Let me see, because I don't know. What's like a good like? What is happening? Chat, everything's glitching. It's going meh, 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 twice. Oh yeah, okay. So I don't think this is this guy. Wait, this guy's, that's not his name. Okay, I found
bird, by the way.
I found a video from some guy named Senpai Gaming. I've watched this guy's videos a bunch of times, but I do not think that was the channel name originally. And if he changed it, that's a bad name change. I thought it was just his name, but I don't think it is. But yeah, Senpai Gaming, I guess, is maybe... Is this his, like, stream? Like, his whole channel? Is this him? Yeah, I guess this is him. He must have changed his name at some point. But yeah, a lot of this guy's videos are pretty insightful. I feel like they're pretty easy to understand. So, that's my recommendation. He's got legs confirmed. Oh, you think he has another channel? Oh, Harris Heller. Yeah, Harris Heller. I found it. I was gonna say, because this is the guy, but I've not... Yeah, I thought it was just his name. Okay, I found it. Yeah, Harris Heller. Oh, wait, he, like, changed... Okay, hold on. Hold on now a second. Wait a second. Okay, his name is Harris Heller, but all of his stream-related videos go on Senpai Gaming or whatever I said. Harris Heller is just, like, a personal channel. So this has nothing to do with, like, setting up for streams. So I don't know if at some point he changed the names, because I feel like it used to be the other way. Yeah, okay, awesome. Yeah. My body is still on Eastern time. I fell asleep right at the beginning of last stream. Oh no, D-Berg! Oh no! Oh, I gotta catch up, chat. Us looking through the windows. See, I'll be so... That's what I mean, I'll be sad! I want to go out there and hang out. We'll definitely have to, like, plan stuff, though. You're booting up Peak and you're hunting a freaking... No, Impidimp is Peak! What are you talking about? There you go, Squid. I got you a follow back. No, Impidimp is so Peak. Stop it. Impidimp's great. Although this hunt is taking way too long. I'll admit. So many Twitter moods have failed to follow. It's not what it is. It's so bad. What did Squid ever do to you? I don't know. Nothing. I think Squid's pretty cool. I see you on my timeline all the time, but I just forget to follow people. I don't know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's a wild deli bird. I don't know if I'm too late for that. So nope. Yeah, I am too late. Thanks for answering. No problem. Yeah. Senpai Gaming on YouTube is, I guess, the new name of the channel or something. I don't know. But a lot of really good videos. Friday the wait, is that really this upcoming Friday? Is that really today? Friday the 13th? Oh shoot, it is. Wait, maybe we'll get good luck. The song redeem doesn't work. I think it's because, here, let me try to do a free one. Let me see if I can get it to pop. Because I know that a lot of places were having issues today due to some, like, Google problem. Yeah, weird. Okay, maybe that's not working today. But cause yeah, like I know like some people's Twitch streams weren't working. I know Pokemon Go was down, Discord was down for a little bit, Pokemon Pocket was down for a little bit, Stream Elements was down for a little bit. So I don't know if it's still going through those problems or not. I don't know if that's still what's going on. But yeah, so hopefully stream runs okay today. I guess some things might not work, but I'm not sure. Wild Deliver, by the way, I missed it. But yeah, Senpai Gaming would be an atrocious rebrand. Yeah, it just doesn't sound good compared to his name's so easy. Like, to be fair, I forgot his name, but like, I don't know, it for like the kind of content he makes, Senpai Gaming doesn't really, it doesn't fit. I don't know. Maybe I should email him. I don't know. But it works out since I have to get up super early tomorrow. Oh, it's not bad then. Yeah, I ended up waking up randomly at like 10 a.m. today for some reason. And then I was like, okay, so I played Mario Kart for a bit, and then I conked right back out. I was like, I'm going back to bed. And then I woke up at like 3:30, which was like, I would have rather stayed up at 10, I think. But, oh well. It is what it is, I guess. This song redeem doesn't work. Yeah, hopefully that fixes itself later. They want my blood today? Oh no. Good luck though. Are they just running like blood tests? You just getting like blood? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's like personal. You don't gotta tell me. I'm just starting conversations, I guess. That's why Go wasn't working. I thought, yeah, there was a couple things down today that just weren't working. It was, to my knowledge, I didn't read too much into this because by the time I was awake and stuff, things were seeming to work better. But, I guess it was, I think they said something about it being Chromium related, which I'm a little bit confused by because I didn't think, I don't know, something to do with like the internet, like Chrome, I guess. I don't really know how that works, but I think that's what they said. Pokemon Pocket being down is tragic. I need to get on opening those packs more. I love Pocket. I've opened too many packs. Too many packs, I'll admit it. Bro, your channel name is Doug. Imagine. Man, I'm sure, like, I don't know, popular people like that gotta get worse hate comments, right? I've gotten some bad ones, but nothing, like, super bad, I feel like. Mine have been pretty tame for the most part. Since I'm on HRT, they measure my blood every time. Oh, no. Ew. Take one of my cats to the vet in the morning. He's sick. Oh, no. Feel better. Feel better, kitty. I've been gaming on Pocket. I'm so glad it's back up for me. Me and my win streak are vibing. Yes, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Speaking of mobile games, chat, boy, do I got a treat for you. As you all know, I just woke up from a nap. And what do you do during a nap, chat? You play Pokemon Sleep. Oh, jeez. Listen, you play Pokemon Sleep during your nap. So I've got some encounters to check out, you know, because I took a little nap today. So we can take a peek at some encounters before we start the stream. Ginger with the shiny luck. I do not know why. I guess Stream Elements and what's it called? They're still down. I guess some of the stuff is still down. But let me boot up Sleep really quick, and then I'll switch over to my mobile layout. There we go. And let's get some free. Listen, it's been like a little bit since I found a shiny in Sleep. So let's see if maybe I can get lucky. That noise activated my flight or flight. Oh no, my flight or flight. No. I, for some reason, decided to go to the beach this week, which was a really bad decision considering the event Pokemon, Mawile, doesn't even spawn on the beach. Don't know why I did that. And I could have easy traveled ticket out of here, but I don't know. I just didn't. Because I got the one incense, right? So I guess it's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's not fine, but... Oh, yeah, I forgot to turn it off. There you go. Yeah, try it again. Try it again. And if we find a shot... What do you mean it was too short? It was totally not... Oh, wait, I was going to say, that might not be right. I was going to say, I slept for like... It was like at least 3 hours. It was at least 3 hours, chat. Come on now. Yeah, see, I knew it was 3 hours at the very least. Which is not too bad, I guess. It gets me somewhere. It'll give me some things to show up. Oh, plus the 1.5 drowsy power increase. That's actually pretty good then. Look at that. Not too bad. No, it's actually not great, but for a 3 hour nap, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's see. Are there any shinies? A new Bonsley. I'll take that at least. If it's new, I'll take it. Dang, I don't think any shiny Pokemon. Bummer. But I'll take the new Bonsley's pretty good though, right? New Bonsley's not bad. So I'll take that, I guess. I'll take that, I guess. Wait, Squid, did I reply to your DM? I think I did. Maybe. I'm so bad at replying to people. Wait, Squid, if you add me, I'm better at replying on Discord, I think. I don't remember where you messaged me at. Maybe it was Twitter. Possibly, maybe. Or maybe it was Discord. Oh, look at that. We finished up Bonsley. Nice. I got all 4. I feel like they should give you something for completing that page. Because you don't get anything for completing it. I don't think you replied to my most recent one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on, wait. I'll reply to it after I get my phone off the screen. or I guess, like, just don't let me forget. I don't know. I'll try to remember. I'm so bad at it. I feel like I used to be really good. Like, I used to be a reply guy so instantly. But I feel like as I get older, my replies take longer and longer to get there. And it's not like a thing to be, like, offended by. I'm just bad at replying to people, I think. I don't know what it is. Sorry. Yeah, Twitter DMs, don't worry about it. No, you're good. You're good. You're all right. You're all good. All right, we got a new Bonsley. I guess that's okay. Also, you just downloaded Pokemon Masters. Oh, shoot. I like Pokemon Masters only for collecting the outfits. That's it. That's it. I only play it for the outfits. I think I've got a lot of, like, the story quests done, but every time they add new characters, like, a new thing, and I just never... I love their outfits. Alright, that was Pokemon Sleep. Nothing good there happened. Nothing good was there. He's fake, don't let you fool him. I'm not fake, hold on a second. I mean, I guess I kind of am I'm a little fake. I'm a little fake. But shouldn't we all be? Isn't the saying fake it till you make it? We should all be a little fake, right? Like, I'm not, listen, I know it might be shocking, but I'm not this super attractive, super good gamer, awesome streamer. Like, I know you wouldn't believe it, but I'm really not. I know, it seems like I am, but that's the whole fake it till you make it thing, you know? I'll add you on Discord at some point. It's so hard to reply to Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Twitter, but, like, I still use it because, like, you kind of have to. You kind of have to use it still, so... I never DM'd you for Pogo if that offer still stands. Unfortunately, I'm, like, very picky with who I add, so it's gotta be, like... And that's not a you thing. It's a I live in the middle of nowhere thing, and my location definitely doxes me. It's not, like, a big city where it'd be like, oh, that's not that big a deal. It's, like... So, I'm usually fairly picky with who I add. Hopefully that's understandable. I knew there was something up with this guy. No, stop! Hold. He fake touched grass today? I did. I went to the park today. To go on a little walk. And, because I wanted to boot up Pokemon Go today, do some catches, you know, hatch some eggs possibly. And freaking, there was too many people there. And I just was starting to feel like, I don't know, I don't really want to be here. So I left. So I didn't really touch grass for super long. It was like one, like, big lap, which is like roughly a mile. It's like 0.75 miles. So, like, it was a decent little walk. I got my adventure incense in today, so that was nice at least. He took a picture then left. Okay, don't call me out that much. I was there a little bit longer than that. Come on now. I was there a little bit longer than that. but barely. But I mean, I was longer. It was longer than that. Right? Chat, before we hop into Impidimp, I gotta do some announcements. A little bit of announcements for y'all. Also, I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little bit sniffly today. That's from going outside. Because the outside does not like me, I suppose, for whatever reason. The outside does not like me. But, let me pull these up really quick, otherwise I will forget. Because I also got to make it my pinned chat message, too. So let me do that. And then let me go to Instagram for this one. Let me go to Instagram for that one. And then we'll do a little announcement, spiel. And then we'll get to some shiny hunting. Alright, so the first announcement is that, chat, if you want to, you can go ahead and snag yourself the Glow Pride Lemonade. Your very own Glow's tub of lemonade. Whoa, it's got my little shrimp on there with the +1 hat. He's holding a little shaker. He's enjoying it. You should enjoy it too. But yeah, I got a little shrimp on there. My name's on here, and it's like $10 cheaper than like the regular lemonade is. So this is a pretty good steal. I'm not just saying it because my picture's on here. And they threatened me saying that if this doesn't sell well, all of my Nintendo Switch 2 data will be deleted. So if you could please purchase this, that would be awesome. Ginger, as far as I'm aware, because that segues into my next thing, you can use code GLOW30 to get 30% off your order until Sunday. 30% off is pretty big. And as far as I'm aware, you can use it for this. I was not told you couldn't, but I've never tried. So bear with me on that one. I might be lying. That one might be a lie. But $30 is still pretty good. $30 is still not bad. Speaking of, you can get your very own Glow shaker cup. I got mine right here with the +1 shrimp design engraved into the metal. But it also is bundled up with my current favorite flavor, Rocket Pop. So if you want to snag yourself the This Is What Glow Drinks bundle, here you go. Here you go. Wait, Shiny Impidimp kind of swag now that I'm looking at. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? It's like pretty good. It's pretty good. I love it. I love it. But yeah, code GLOW30 until Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, I've got something we're doing on Sunday. I will be co-streaming Pokemon NAIC on Sunday with an official NAIC co-stream. I'll be live 10 a.m. EST until 8 p.m. EST, so pretty much all day, reacting to the finals of the Pokemon North America International Championships. I was unable to go in person this year. However, thank you for the reminder. However, Pokemon so graciously hooked us up to have some Twitch drops during the stream while we watch. So, if you want to get some Twitch drops, hang out, watch some VGC, some Unite, some TCG content, Sunday, that's the place for you. That's where you want to go on Sundays, this stream. Any information that you might need to know or any questions could be answered in the Discord if you got any. And also, while you're at it, follow me on Instagram, because I'm trying to do that whole thing. I'm trying to do that thing. I'm almost back up to the amount of followers I had before I purged it with all the IRL people that followed me. So if we could get back up there, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. I think I was at I need like 130 more before I'm like where I was. So if you want to hook me up, you know, you totally could. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. I post things on there sometimes. But yeah, the important one that I want to shout out here is my Glow's Pride Lemonade. This is available until the end of the month. So all Pride Month, you can get it there. And I don't know if you can tell, the little shrimp here has the buy flag next to it. So if you don't buy it, you're biphobic. It also has other stuff, other flags too. Glow30 works. Oh, chat. Then that's 30% off $30. Come on now. You're totally missing out. Let me go ahead and put it as a pinned chat message. Really quick. Do I have like a rain? Yeah, this will work. Like a rainbow emote. Bangerang. There you go. Chat, order yours today. Alright, I think that's it as far as like updates and anything I need to like let you all know about. That should be about everything. So we can go ahead and hop in to do some Impidimp encounters, I think, right? Give me uno momento, and I'll be there in just a second. I gotta quickly do something really quick, and then I'll be live. We'll be there. This is metal, yes. Very sturdy. And it's like engraved in there. It's not just like, that's like the metal is like, it's like designed like that. I don't know how to describe it. But then this, like the lid is plastic. But it's like it's like the Pro Controller plastic. It's like the same kind. But yeah, it is metal. Whoops, wrong button. But it is, and it's very nice. It keeps my drinks very cold. And I don't know if this is something y'all care about, but it also comes with like the lid part of it is like the shaker thingy. So you don't, when you like mix your stuff together, it like breaks apart the drink powder. So there you go. That's damn cool, actually. Wow, I love it. This replaced my like, because this was my water bottle for the longest time. This was my bottle for the longest time. This has replaced it 100%. I don't even use this. I keep it as like a decoration because of all my stickers on my desk here, but I don't ever use it. I don't use that one. This has replaced it 100%. This has replaced it. It's so nice. It's so nice. Chat, we are at 4,000 encounters for this Impidimp. Can we, if we get it soon, that would be awesome. That would actually be so cool, right? Because I don't know. Also, this is our first time hunting Impidimp on the Switch 2. So, I don't know if, like, load times are going to be much faster, but could be. Any idea how long the stream is? We usually are live for 2 hours. So maybe 2.5, roughly. Maybe somewhere in there. So probably until, like, 2:33 a.m. EST, if I had to make a guess. I started a little bit late today, so that's kind of adding into the time, I think. But yeah, roughly 2 hours we're usually live for. If we're talking about on Sunday stream, it's like a 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. stream, so that's like 8 hours, an 8-hour long stream. Kung Fu Kenny with the raid! Oh my gosh, hi! What's up, Raiders? Oh, Donnie Bio, welcome back! Oh my gosh, hi!
13 viewers.
Pyro Mike, Robot, Dante Bio, Dragon Tamer Tom, Raven, Kung Fu Kenny. What's up, Raiders? How's it going today? How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me go ahead and grab you a shout out. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Shout out. Oh, does it matter if it's in full caps? Does that change anything ever? I don't know. I've never tried it. Oh, you know what? Okay, so for some reason, our like stream elements is not working. My alerts do not. Wait, but no, the raid alert popped up. Chat, I don't know. Things are broken today. And I don't really know how to fix it. I don't think it's something I can fix. I think it's the back end. But welcome in. Hope y'all having a great time. How was your stream? Playing some Mario Kart World? I have been absolutely hooked on that game. I love it so much. I finally today finished all of the 3-star knockout tours. So now I just need to go back and do it all again for mirror mode. That's what I've been up to in that game. I'm struggling to unlock 2 more characters too. I need Fishbones and Peepa, or whatever their name is. I think it's Peepa. But I'm missing those 2 characters. But aside from that, I got everything unlocked. So I'm very stoked about that. I've been gaming. I think I last looked, I have like 50 hours in it. I got about 50 hours, so. Stream was great. Started Animal Crossing for the first time tonight. Oh, nice. And then played Mario Kart World with Robot and Pyro Mike. I was getting my butt kicked, but it's fine. No, Mario Kart, you know what? It's okay if you get your butt kicked in Mario Kart. It's about having fun. Because the game is unfair. The game itself is just unfair. It's just unfair. You know what I mean? Fishbones is so hard to get. I'm struggling so hard. I don't know why. The rest of them I felt easy, but now that I just need 2 of them, it's like, it won't show up. It won't show up. Do you like the focus stuff? I will admit, I 99% of the time drink the energy one. 99% of the time, I'm drinking the energy one. If it's like a super hot day and I'm just drinking it like at night, I drink the hydration one. The focus one is like branded to be like good for like when you're working and stuff. But when I'm working, I'm drinking the energy one. So I don't know. It's not bad. It's just not the one I usually go for. But I mean, it tastes good. You know, the flavors are good. They have higher odds in certain locations, so you need to drive around Wario Shipyard and Boo Cinema for those 2. Oh, huge. Wait, thank you so much for that tip, actually. I gotta write that down. I've gotta write that down. I did not know that. I guess it makes sense, though. Wario Shipyard and Boo Cinema. Boo Cinema might be one of my favorite tracks. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for that. They have Peach Ring and Focus. I love Peach Ring. Peach Ring's super good. I guess all my favorite flavors are on my, like, advanced GG page that's in the pinned chat message. Those are, like, my favorites. My all-time favorite flavors are in there. So we got Lemonade, Dream Team Punch, Rocket Pop, Melon Cream Pop. You know, those are my favorites. But honestly, Peach Rings, pretty good. I don't think I've tried the... Wait, I got all my flavors I've ever tried right here. Never tried peach rings. Never tried the peach rings ones. I got people when I got hit by a comic on the way to Boost Cinema, so it was kind of goated. Huge, thank you. I genuinely appreciate that, because I've been just driving around hoping for comic to hook me up. Is the unlock method still hope you get hit by a comic? No, yeah, that's the, yep, that's it. That's the unlock method. Hope you get hit by a comic, and hopefully it like goes to the right one. That is the unlock method. Yeah, very fun. I love the tracks for Mario Kart World so much. I will say, when I first played through the Grand Prix, I was a little bit, I want to say I was a little bit underwhelmed, I think I was a little underwhelmed playing through the Grand Prix, but it's because I was looking at each location as its own track, where I think I needed to look at it as its own big like area with certain points inside the area. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe it just makes sense in my brain. But it's like, yeah, this whole town exists, but this part of the town is super pretty. So there's some areas in the game I love. Like Acorn Peaks. Or Acorn Heights, sorry. Boo Cinema. The Dino. I can't remember the name, but like the Dinosaur Land part. I love that place. Rainbow Road, you're so right. This Rainbow Road might be the best one. It might be the best Rainbow Road. I got like emotional going through it for the first time. I don't know why. It seems like it's so silly, but I was like, dang, I'm pretty, this is like awesome. I don't know if I was just so stoked or not, but but I was so stoked. It was so good. But I don't know. There's like, I gotta give it more time, because currently, as of right now, it is recency bias. But I genuinely think this could be my favorite Mario Kart. It might be my favorite. And like, I'm so nostalgic for Double Dash, but this one's pretty good. I don't know. The music is incredible. I think my favorite track from like or my favorite song, it might be the Baby Park remix. Ugh. The Baby Park remix goes so good. It's so hard. Like as you fly in, they get to the light keys playing God. Like, yeah, it's, I don't know, I love it. It's so good. Speaking of good songs, have y'all heard the new 21 Pilots song? Anybody in here a 21 Pilots fan? I like it. I was a little bit thrown, another thing, I was like slightly thrown off at first, because like there was a part in it where I was like, oh, I don't know if that sounds good. But the more I heard it, I was like, no, actually that's fine. It was just, I wasn't ready for it. I just was not prepared for that moment. But then after I like, oh no, that's good. Oh no, that's fine. It's the first Mario Kart that has me excited to do time trials and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because I don't think I ever like fully 3-starred every track, every thing in an, I don't think I've ever done that before. But for this one, I'm like, I really want to do it. I actually want to do it. And then, like, I'm having a good time. I know a lot of people are complaining about the open world, quote-unquote. Because, yeah, there's not a whole lot to do. But it's kind of, like... It's kind of relaxing. I don't know. If I get a little tired of, like, racing, I lose too often. Yeah, throw me in the open world. Let me just drive around a little bit, you know? Pretty nice. You forgot to listen? Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's very good. And you can sign up for pre-sale to their new tour. I've been so on top of 21 Pilots recently. I love them. Growing up, this is old Glowl lore. But back in high school, I'm talking like 10th grade, maybe. I was in like a 21 Pilots cover band for a short amount of time. So I've been a fan for a while. I don't know if that's cringe or not, but it is a little cringe. The lore drop. Could you imagine me just going bling, 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 doo, 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 doo. But that was me. Now we're stressed out. I went to a concert in high school. It was so good. Wait, 21 Pilots. I've never seen them live. They're like one of the few bands I still have on my list of bands I need to see. I got like 3 of them on there right now. Hey, what's up, Monel? What's up? Literally, I think the best part of the open world is going to be the silly game mode sort of stuff I'm trying to do. Oh, yeah, because there's so much you can do in there that, like, I feel like haven't even thought about. I learned a song on ukulele. My ukulele broke at one point, like a couple of years ago. And I've recently been like, what if I got another one? Oh, but what if I bought another one? You know what I mean? I don't know. I've been like kind of like in the mood to like pick it up again. You have a contract? I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I love me a contract. Cover band is wild. That's sick. I mean, we didn't really do a whole lot, but we like hung out and we like learned the songs together, and we played them in my room. Does that count? Like, we never played one in front of people. You are a ukulele soft boy? Yeah, that was like I played that instrument for like 4 years. And then it broke, and I was like I was also broke, so I couldn't get another one, so I never did. You know? But I might have been. I might have had a notebook with cringy little songs I wrote in there. I might have. I don't know, sounds like it was shredding on that uke. I don't think that's a soft boy. It was an electric ukulele. It did plug into an amp. You were broke? Yeah, no, I still am. No, I actually still am. So sorry, it is what it is. But I might be broke, but at least I have a Switch too. You know what I mean? I might not be able to afford groceries for a couple weeks, but at least I got Mario Kart for the Switch too. You know what I mean? It's really the trade-offs that you gotta pay attention to. Oh no, you are an alt soft boy. Yeah, I listened to 21 Pilots, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Escape the Fate. What are some other... Oh, Mayday Parade, Simple Plan. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. There's Wild Purloin in the chat if anybody wants that. Exclamation point Pokecatch. Anyway, what did you think of the song? I thought it was pretty decent. There was the one part of it, slight spoilers, but there's like an auto-tune part in there that I was thrown off by originally. But as we got to the end of the song, I accepted. I was like, no, that's actually not bad. That's actually not too bad. But it caught me off guard at first. I'll admit. I heard it and I was like, eh. And then I was like, no, actually it works. That's my first impression so far. But I do like it. I'm the kind of person that I need to listen to a song like 70 more times before I get my opinion on it. So it's going to be on repeat for the next week. And then I'll let you know how I think. But I think it's so from what I've listened to so far, pretty good. So, good luck with the hunt. Thank you, Squid. I'm gonna hit Fat Lyric right now so I can force myself to edit Mario Kart instead of playing more. Yo, no worries. I totally understand that. Totally get you. I've listened to Mayday Parade. I love Mayday Parade. They're very good. Pokemon Sleep Token. Oh, wait, no, not Pokemon Sleep Token. Seeing Sleep Token in October. The last concert I went to was Black Bear, and that was in like 2019. So it's been a while. I used to go to like so many concerts though. Like that was like my trip. I would go to like Warped Tour every year, multiple days of Warped Tour. I would like go to Pittsburgh all the time because that's where all the cool bands are playing. But as someone said, I put autotune on worst and caught all their disgust. Yeah, like I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I was like, no, actually, it's actually good. No, it's actually pretty good. I love how it, like, I might be thinking of the wrong song here, but the start, like, kind of bleed, like, it gives, like, Heavy Dirty Soul vibes at the very start, a little bit. Like, especially, like, the backing track is very, like, it reminds me of Heavy Dirty Soul, I think. I miss Warp. Yeah, me too. I kind of do, too. But also, like, I don't know if I would go to them anymore. I think I'm getting too old. I think my back would hurt. You know, but cause I used to try to go to every one. You're a Vans wearing emo boy? Yeah, but now I've got colorful Vans. Does that change anything? They're not just black anymore. I have a pair of black ones, but I got red, green, blue, and yellow. The primary colors, you know? Chat, no shiny at 40-20. Boring. Boring. I went to Warped as a junior in high school alone, and my dad should not have sent me to those by myself, knowing what... Yeah, you know, yeah, you should not have went. I will say, to be fair, my grandparents dropped me off at a very young age alone as well. Situation is slightly different. Maybe, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, but... But, yeah, I agree. But, I mean, sometimes I went with my friends, you know? So... But yeah, my grandparents would just drop me off and be like, alright, meet us here at this time. And I'd be like, okay. I have, like, vlogs on my YouTube channel that are privated from, like, Warp Tours. I got little vlogs. But I also looked so bad at that age, so it's fine. Yeah, that's, like, the one, like, downside with Warp Tour. And low-key, that genre of music, kind of in general, I don't know what, like, is in their... Monster Energy tour waters. I don't know what goes in those, but I don't know. It's not a very safe place for for people. Austin, you can't even see color. What does it matter what color they are? I totally can. I'm only slightly colorblind. Don't be putting this in here that like I can't see any colors. Listen, it's just like reds and greens get muddled up a little bit sometimes. You know, but like I can still see a red or a green. It just sometimes it get like tricky if it's a bunch of little colors in the same spot. Like my biggest, like if you were to take a pile of bacon and you drop one singular green pepper in there, like a little like a little piece of green pepper, I would struggle to find that because it's like blended in. It doesn't stick out. It's not a big look at me. It's like a little piece scattered in a bunch of other stuff. So that's where it gets tricky. That's where it's like, okay, I don't know about this. And I always get yelled at work when I'm making salads that like sometimes my lettuce looks bad. And I can't tell. I really can't, chat. So if I ever make you a salad and you're like, oh, this lettuce isn't great, it's my fault. It is my fault. I got free shipping on Advance because I got so much stuff. What the heck? What the actual? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. If you got the Pride Shrimp, I am going to require you to at least post a picture on your Instagram story. I'll pay you to do it. Because I need it to look like people bought it. So, otherwise, they'll hate me. They'll be like, wow. I did get the shrimp one. Huge. Keep this daltonic maniac away from the food. Listen, it's only if I'm making you a salad. Sometimes I can't tell if the lettuce looks good or not. But I think the rest of my food is pretty good. I think I make pretty good food. I don't know. I never went to school for it, but I think it's alright. I eat my food all the time. How do you even prepare a hot dog? Pop it in your mouth? What are you talking about? Chat, it's okay for a raw dog every once in a while. Me as a server for your restaurant, he's colorblind. Sorry. I don't know. I think that's a good excuse. Sorry, yeah, he's colorblind, so... You know, your lettuce might be a little bit like, oh, maybe this piece looks a little red. It's starting to get like that brown color, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's still good to eat. It's still fine. It's still fine. You know what I mean? It's all good. No, I'll make like side salads and stuff all the time because like one of the servers will be like, hey, can you make me a side salad? And then I'll make it and they'll come back and they'll be like, this looks like shit. It looks like bad. I'm like, sorry. Listen, I told them I was colorblind when I interviewed here. They said it's fine. So deal with it. So deal with it. It's so hot in here. It's so hot in here. We're swearing today just that once. Because, I don't know. It felt impactful to do. Bun, sausage, mayo, mustard, ketchup, tomato, jalapeno, peppers. No, okay. Here's my real hot dog. Pretzel bun. Hot dog. Red onions. And ketchup. That's all you need. That's all you need in it. But I'm a pretzel bun truther. I think pretzel buns go above and beyond any other kind of bun. It's true. Chat, and you know what the messed up part is, though? I'm not really even supposed to be eating gluten, but I will mess up a pretzel bun. Where's the rest of the condiments? You don't need those. They overpower the dog flavor. No, that overpowers the dog. Oh, and if you want like a perfect hot dog, you've got to burn it a little bit. If you really want the perfect one, it's got to be burnt a little bit. You know? Like, it's okay if it touches the fire. It's fine. If you put it on the grill and the fire is like sizzling a little bit, ooh, that's actually good. You want that. You know? But also, like I said, there's nothing wrong with raw dogging it every once in a while. A good sausage can handle it. I don't know. I don't know. I like the boring hot dogs. But also, I'm just like very picky with what I eat, just generally speaking. So like, I usually don't do a whole lot. I don't do a whole lot. Like, my burger is literally just like the bun, the burger, lettuce and onions and ketchup. And that's it. That's the burger. If I want to feel like wild that day, I'll put pickles on it. You know what I mean? But it's not like that's not like a requirement to have. You're white? I mean, yeah, I am. That's okay. Well, okay, I mean, no, but like, but I am. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna come to stream tomorrow. I'll have dreads on. And I'm gonna culturally appropriate. No, I'm white, chat. I'm not even pretending not to be. Streamer tell Advance to restock peach mango. On it. On it. I got you. I got you. I was told to tell y'all to restock peach mango. There you go. There you go. Gotcha. I gotcha. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know when that'll happen, but I told them for you. Stop talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, that's what I do here. I come on here and I yap. You know what I mean? That's like what I'm here for. I yap. I'm just here to yap. Stop talking. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. How's your day, chat? What did you all do today? Hopefully it was a good one. I woke up a little bit late, played a bunch of Mario Kart, drank some coffee. What else did I do? I went to the park a little bit, walked around for at least 20 minutes. Came home, ate some food, took a nap, and now we're here. That was my day. I should have been a little bit more productive today, I'll admit. Should have been a little bit more productive, but I wasn't. I'm shoving a properly prepared hot dog into your mouth when I see you. Okay, see, normally that would sound like a threat. Normally that'd be a threat. However, woke up, went to work, went to trivia and lost. I should not be here. I should be asleep. But fuck, go to bed. Get some rest. It's okay. It's okay. It will only probably find the shiny tonight if you leave. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do. But what if masculine? So true, actually. You might be right with that one. Maybe stay up. Maybe stay up. No, Baskin will be there for you tomorrow. Baskin will wait. You don't need to worry about that. Oh my gosh, wait, chat. Did you see they announced a new series for Steven Universe? It's all about Lars. I'm actually kind of stoked. I feel like out of every like spin-off they could have done, a Lars storyline where he's with like the space pirates or whatever, that's like the most like that. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm actually pretty stoked for that. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. The new season of Phineas and Ferb's pretty tight as well. Pretty good. Alan Cummings in it. If you watch the trailers, Alan Cummings in the new season of Phineas and Ferb. I guess Alan Cumming was also in like what, Spy Kids and other stuff too, but I know him mostly from the traders. I would like to think I'm good at trivia. Chat, we should have trivia night one of these nights. Would that be fun or no? Would that be fun for a trivia night? I want to, because you know how you can get like the Jeopardy game on the Switch? I kind of want to get Jeopardy. I kind of want to get it and play it on stream. But I feel like the questions won't be like up to date or hard. Like I want like pop culture Jeopardy. I think I'd get it. I think I would win. If we had like a pop culture Jeopardy night. You know? Which other reality show would you win? I think the only one I'd have a good chance at is Big Brother. And even then, I don't think I would win. But no, you know what? I probably would. I don't know. I feel like The Circle. I could maybe do good at The Circle. We were in the lead, but the whole last round was superheroes. Friend's boyfriend put up a valiant effort, but we just didn't know. I'd like to think, like first thought would be like, oh yeah, I could do superheroes. But then you really think about it, I could only do Marvel superheroes, and if only it's pertaining to the movies before Endgame. And not even like X-Men and stuff. So if we count, like, yeah, I would not do it. Because I know nothing about DC. I know nothing about, like, any of the new stuff that's come out. I don't know any of the X-Men related things. Nothing comic book related. Or video game related. No, I wouldn't do good. Get into Big Brother and backstab everyone. I know, like, it's impossible, but, like, if I played Big Brother, it'd be so cool to play with, like, somebody I knew. Like, secretly. Like, if there was, like, a secret twist where it's, like, oh, Seb and I are both in the same season, and they don't know that we know each other, I would so go on The Circle. Like, that seems fun! I don't know. Circle! Alert! This person is a hashtag bozo, hashtag loser. That's what I would say. Hashtag catfish. You know? And you backstab Seb at the finale? I would. I actually would. Because who cares? I think Seb would handle it. I think Seb would handle it well. If I backstabbed him. So, I don't care. We can go on together. Like, that would be so, like, I don't know. I really want to play, like, a reality TV game. I think it would be so much fun no matter where it is, no matter what it is. I would enjoy it. But I think it would be so much fun to play with, like, a friend. Like, if you were able to, like, bring, like, I know that wouldn't make sense because, like, you'd have, like, a pregame, like, you'd obviously work together, but, like, I don't know. I think that would be so much fun. I could identify the thing, and I didn't even know his human, I don't know his human name. I don't know it. No, yeah, I don't know it. I was gonna say Bruce Banner, but that's the Hulk. So, sorry, superhero fans. That one Circle season with the twins? Yeah, I don't know. And, like, because they've done stuff like that before where it's, like, some people will, like, go on there with their friend. And, like, that one time, I can't remember, it was Brett and Zeri? I can't remember her name. But it was like a cool name. But they were in, like, the same room together. There was that one girl and her, like, translator. Can't remember his name. But I just don't want you to be, like, week 2 and crying in the confessional saying you can't do it and you miss your family. Well, here's like the brutal truth to that is the only, like, family would be my grandmother. And so, like, I think I'd do all right. I think I'd be okay because I don't know. I think I'd be all right. Because it's not like I wouldn't be missing a lot of people, you know? Is that mean of me to say? I don't care. I feel like talking to someone would be good too, like with plans. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes you'd be like, oh yeah, this is awesome. This is an awesome strategy. But you don't have anybody to, like, bounce it off of. You don't have anybody to, like, plan with. And so it's like, okay. Because I think if I were to go on, like, Big Brother, I would need to find a day one. And I need to, like, be able to trust them 100%. Because, and I know it's a bad idea, but I think that's what it would take. I think that's what it would take for me to do well, is to have somebody there that I know I could trust. But at the same time, I would be, like, plotting to backstab them. So, keep auditioning. I mean, I'm going to. There's no reason not to keep trying, right? So, and, like, the audition stuff is not, like, that, like, intensive. I'm sure, like, once you get, like, farther into it, but the baseline, just, like, send your stuff in, is not too bad. But you need to get buffed so everyone follows you on Instagram. That is true. I need to work out first. You're so right. You're so right. Because they only follow the attractive ones. So if you look like Tucker, you'll get lots of followers. You'll never get me. Wait, who was it that got buff? Who was it that got buff? Yo, what's up, Strawberry? Welcome in. Hello, hello. We're doing some Impidimp hunting today, and we're just kind of yapping a little bit today. By the way, chat, an ad break starts in 2 minutes, so if anybody wants to dodge the ad breaks, feel free to subscribe, or check to see if you have a Prime sub sitting in your account. You might. There's a chance. There's a chance you do. Is Philip DeFranco a real person? Oh yeah, he got buffed now. Dang, I'm so jealous of your memory. I don't know, is that like silly to say? But like, I can never remember this stuff, but Buff is always on top of it. Buff's like, I got it. I know what we're talking about. I know what we're talking about. If you can do it, you can. I don't know. I don't know. Do it for TV. I mean, I do like, sometimes I'll do some stretches in the morning. Sometimes I do stretches. Does that count? I like go on walks sometimes. You know, I feel like I'm in alright shape. No, I really should. Like, at some point, I should go to the doctors and get like just like a everything checked just to see. Cause it's been like, I guess I was at the doctor's like the beginning of. In a way, it was the beginning of last year. Yeah, it was. It was the beginning of last year was the last time I went. But before that, it was like over a decade. It was like over a decade ago. Cause I don't go very often, but aren't you supposed to go like once a year? We gotta enter stream one day and Glau's gonna have a 10-pack and 50-centimeter biceps. Oh, I don't know, chat. What do you think? I don't know. I feel like I would look silly. I feel like I would look silly if I was like ripped all of a sudden. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Oh, good luck, good luck. Wait, we got multiple doctor's appointments tomorrow then. No, yeah, it's been so long since I like actively went. I wanted to get something checked up on when I went last time, last year, but I should like get all my like blood work done. I need to do like an allergy test as well, I think. Cause I feel like I'm getting messed up by like dairy, like in like my throat closing kind of way. I have a therapy appointment on Monday. Does that count? Yeah, that counts. That's it's like a doctor for your mental health. Yeah, that counts. By the way, chat, a 3-minute ad break is starting. Technically, doctor appointment is next week, but they need the blood to be early. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's still doctor related, right? That's still doctor related, so. No, because I do like the silly thing where I feel like my food intake needs some working. I think I need to like figure out how to eat better. Not necessarily even like healthier, but just like a little like better. Does that make sense? I don't know. I was like, let me call, and they scheduled me for tomorrow at the middle of the day. Here's my hot take. Later appointments are better. Maybe it's just because I don't wake up until later, but I hate waking up and having to go somewhere like way too early. Because it's like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not mentally prepared to do this. So you wake up, you rush to go to this thing that you don't want to be at, and it's just a miserable experience, you know? It's just a miserable experience. You don't care. I wish I was like that. I wish I didn't care, but I'm a morning struggle person. I struggle in the mornings. So, like, you know that like saying where it's like, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. I'm kind of like that, but like in like you know what? A lot of my traits are the same as like a 40-year-old mom's traits. I have a lot of similar. So chat, if you think 40-year-old moms are cool, you might think I'm cool. I love reality TV. Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. I love my cat. You know? I also yell at teenagers for doing nothing. I get so nervous about being in the doctor's office that when they take my blood pressure, it's higher than what it should be. I always worry that. I always like feel that because like, you know how they do like the stethoscope or whatever over your like heart rate? And they're like, all right, deep breath. And you're like breathe and like listen to like your heart and everything. I always fear that like I'm nervous. I have anxiety in that moment that my heart rate's gonna be like, and like the readings are gonna be off because I'm anxious. And like they've never said anything bad about it, but like I'll notice it actively speed up sometimes. And I'm like, well, clearly that's gotta like show, right? Unless my normal heart rate is low and it gets to a normal pace when I'm anxious, which is fine because I'm anxious pretty often, so it's probably okay. I just like having my appointments ASAP. I don't care the hour. I just go there. They check me, pay me 50 bucks. I'm out. Or pay your 50 bucks. Wow, imagine. Pay my 50 bucks and I'm out. Get over with. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I sometimes I think getting it over with is nice. I think that's true as well. But I don't know. I just like struggle so much to like get ready in the morning where it's like, you know. Oh, by the way, chat, shout out to my Twitch paycheck today for hooking me up, and I bought Wendy's today with it. So thanks, chat. You bought me Wendy's today. Glau's a Valley girl confirmed. I mean, kinda. I think I would excel in a situation like that. You know, I'll admit it. I think I would excel. But no, chat, thanks for buying me Wendy's today. You really popped off. I appreciate it. Because I was like, ooh, I don't want to cook today, but I don't really got a lot of money. And then I checked my bank account and it was like, oh, psych, Twitch paid me. So thanks, chat. Did I order a meat cube? No, I got a 10-piece nugget and like a single burger. The thing is, I've been having a persistent nosebleed for the last year and a half. Only one of the sides, though, so it's not... So I thought it was weird. Oh, that is interesting. When I was younger, I used to get nosebleeds fairly frequently. I mean, more frequent than I feel like an average person would get them. And so I was always, like, concerned. And I had, like, a bunch of, like, CAT scans and, like, just, like, brain checkups to see what was going on up there. Nothing. They couldn't find anything. And, like, eventually they stopped. I haven't had a nosebleed in over probably, like, 15 years. But yeah, I don't know. When I was younger, they were fairly persistent. And I think, I want to say it's because... I don't know, actually. I don't know why it could have been. I don't know. But no, they've stopped at some point, so... I'll take it. I'll take it. I feel like everybody has that one, like, health thing where it's like, I probably should get this checked out, but it's probably nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's probably nothing. Like, I don't know, does anybody here watch Good Mythical Morning? One of their recent episodes, they, like, did a bunch of at-home tests, and it turned out, like, Rhett was, like, had, like, extremely low iron deficiency, or extremely high iron deficiency, I guess, so, like, very little iron. And he was, like, freaking out about it. But it's like, it's probably fine. I don't know. You know? Rhett and Link are great. They seem like very, like, down-to-earth people. Like, I feel like... I don't know. I feel like they try their best to fight the greater good. Does that make sense? I don't know if my point stands. But they seem like good people. Same, but with migraines. I'm wondering if the amount of migraines I had a negative impact on my brain's capabilities. Oh no. Oh no. Sometimes I think that too, because when I was like, this is a big lore drop, chat. This is like a big, deep lore drop. But when I was very young, I like almost died. And I wonder if that situation where I won't go into every detail, but I wonder if that messed up my brain at all. I feel like it had to have. But I don't know. My hand, I also didn't know until I was 20 that visual snow is not normal. Oh my gosh, Buffbug, what's wild about that, I just read somebody come to that conclusion on Twitter fairly recently, I feel like. I think it was Twitter. But I don't know what that is. What is that? That's just like little like speckles in your vision sometimes? Ace, nice! Let's go! Let's go! Big cheer! The big cheer. Oh, excuse me. But, you know, it's all kind of wild, so. Oh, but also when I was younger, I used to get like headaches too. Circling back to the migraine situation, I used to get like really bad headaches all the time. And I went to the doctor, and this was like the wildest thing I've ever like. I don't know. I don't think this is a right doctor thing to say, but apparently, I don't know. That's what he said. But so I started drinking coffee and like soda at an extremely young age. I'm talking like 3 years old. I was like sipping on coffee. Very bad idea. Don't recommend it. Didn't have a great care system when I was younger. That being said, I would like, as I got older, I would get these really bad headaches all the time. And it turns out I just had like, because I was so little, I had like such a big addiction to caffeine. And so if I didn't have caffeine in a while, I would get like a really bad headache. I guess. And so like the doctors like was like, oh yeah, just like give him more caffeine was the answer. Which like, probably not the right answer, right? Like, that's probably not the right answer. I think the right answer would be stop caffeine. Like, no more. And just, like, deal with the headaches for, like, a week or two. Right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but... there's a field of static over my vision. It's not as intense as TV static, but it's similar. I also get swarms, cascades of little donut floaters, and a lot of the streak floaters. I think I get stronger after images than most people. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I've noticed my vision's getting worse when I take off my glasses. It's like harder to read things, which probably isn't good, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I used to think photographs were grainy because the air just looked like that. Whoa. Interesting. The visual snow comes on suddenly. It can mean your retina is detaching. But since I've had it my whole life, it's probably nothing to worry about. Interesting. Okay, well, hopefully it is nothing to worry about then. At least your GP didn't tell you she won't sign off on a wheelchair because she thought everything goes downhill. If she did, like, how is it giving me the ability to move through the world gonna make anything worse? What? That's so, like, that's messed up. I don't know. The doctor's not doing that great sometimes. There's some good ones, you know? There's some ones that actually care, but I feel like a lot of time, I don't know. Maybe that's just my life. I've not had, like, I don't know, dentists, doctors. I don't know. I feel like they never are, like, as kind as they could be, but... Oh, well, Cryogonal's in the chat if anybody wants that. Expert Pokecatch. And that's not saying, like, I know some really good doctors, but just, like, I feel like sometimes it's like, I don't know. Is that really, like, the right answer? Is that really the right answer? Because it doesn't seem like it, but... I'll believe. But I'll believe. What was I yapping about? Oh, yeah. My vision, I have, like, an inflamed, like, nerve in one of my eyes. I think it's this one. And, like, I guess that, like, is supposedly, like, the meaning of, like, early possible glaucoma or something. So every time I go, they, like, check that out. But I haven't been in a while. And I've noticed my vision is getting worse. So maybe I should get an eye appointment at some point. I also think a lot of it is just, like, because I'm getting older. Like, I'm not super old, but, like, I feel like I'm at the part where it's, like, things are, like, starting to break. Things are falling apart. You know what I mean? So... Oh, well. It is what it is. You know, we all go through it. We all deal with it. And then one day when I was 20, I saw the Toy Story meme of Buzz pointing and had a noise filter over it and said dots, dots everywhere. And I thought, what a relatable meme. Finally, someone acknowledges the dots. And then I scrolled down. It was a PSA about visual snow. Oh, no. Dots, dots everywhere. And brought up with the eye doctor. They said, yeah, that's visual snow, but don't worry about it. Oh, jeez. Wait, that's interesting. I never really, like, I don't know. That's like, I've not heard of that one. Because I know, like, about, like, floaters and whatever. Floaters, grab a life vest. But, like, I've never seen anything about that one either. When I was, like, 4, I asked my parents about the dots, and they just thought I had an active imagination. No, the dots. The dots are everywhere. I see dots everywhere. Dang. I mean, every once in a while, I'll notice, like, when I'm in the car and it's sunny out, I'll see, like, a little, like, floater pass by. But it's not super often, I feel like. It's not super frequent, at least not to my knowledge, but... Oh, wait, chat. I also, Pokemon gifted me a code for Alchemy. So, probably... Oh, geez, I guess next stream would technically be Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. We'll do an Alchemy Unite stream here soon. I was talking about it, I think it was, like, on Sunday this past week, or maybe it was Monday, I don't remember. But I'm gonna try to get back into the hang of making, like, schedules a little bit. Obviously give or take on the time a little bit, because what if I sleep in? You never know. But, that being said, I would like to try to schedule stuff out. Just for my sake of, like, being a little bit more organized with everything, I think. So I'll try to remember to do that. I'll just be posting those in the bulletin board section on the Discord, and on my Instagram story, but... I also now understand why everyone would go, why would you do that? Why would you ruin it? And then I would put noise filters over my art. I thought it was being true to life. I won't stop, though. Wait, that's kind of like... No, I think that's that's like artsy, right? Because you're like, this is how I see it. This is my rendition. No, I actually support that. No, I think that adds character to it. That adds character. Chat, this Impidimp is... Wait, I've not even noticed the faster load times. I'm gonna be honest. I've not noticed if they're any faster. That being said, though, I never downloaded that new, like, fast SD card. I never bought one of those yet. I forget what the Express D cards or whatever they're called. I don't have one of those yet. So I think, like, that... Oh, no, the load time is a lot faster. But apparently, if you, like, have your save data on one of those, it's even faster. Not sure the validity of that, but that's what I've seen in any of, like, the, review videos I've watched. So, though to be fair, I've only watched 2 of them. I only saw Wolf Den and Beat 'em Ups do their, like, Switch 2 reviews, but they're both pretty good. Sometimes, usually if it's a light suddenly turns on, I get a bunch of dark but shiny dots that move slowly in unison. It always makes me think there's a swarm of bugs, but now that I understand what it is, I'm better at not reacting to it. Interesting. Wait, do you wear glasses, or is this just something like that's like it doesn't affect like the blurriness per se? It's just a visual overlay of sorts. I think it scared my roommate when I hallucinated bugs, but it was just the dots. No. Chat, has anybody ever had Dippin' Dots? Do we like them? I, for the longest time, was a Dippin' Dots hater, but the last time I had them, I was a fan. So I don't know if they've gotten better over the years, or if I just haven't had Dippin' Dots in a while. But I didn't like them at first. I was like, these are overrated. Dippin' Dots are not it. Yeah, I don't think they're that good. I do wear glasses. It's separate from the farsighted kind of blurriness, but it might contribute. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know if that was like something that would like gets better with glasses or how that... I don't know. I don't know much about it. I had Dippin' Dots a few times. They're a weird experience, but I appreciated them. I liked the idea. The concept of them are cool, but something about... I think it might be like the freeze dry thing they do to them. I'm pretty sure that's what they do with them. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think that gives it like a weird like taste that isn't ice creamy enough for me. Where I'd rather just have a bowl of ice cream or a milkshake. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the form factor of a Dippin' Dot. I think the little like dots that you eat with a spoon that like don't melt, that's awesome. But then you gotta think, why don't these melt? You know? Why don't these melt? Did y'all ever try the astronaut food, which was just dehydrated? No, I've actually never tried astronaut, like the ready-to-eat orders. Or whatever they're called. The whatever those are. I've never tried them. I think that would be a fun, like, stream idea, though. Is, like, get a couple of them and just try them out. I think that would be fun sometime. Would definitely prefer ice cream. Yeah, I would rather just get a milkshake. At that point, it's like, I don't need these Dippin' Dots. Like, just hook me up with a strawberry milkshake and we're good. We'll call it a day, you know? Mint chip milkshake would go hard right now. Chat, don't convince me to want a milkshake right now. Don't be doing that to me. I think my favorite kind of milkshake, I mean, it's probably strawberry. I don't know. I like the strawberry milkshakes. But as far as like if I'm getting ice cream, I just like chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. But also when I eat ice cream these days, it like makes my throat like scratchy and itchy and hurt. So I feel like I shouldn't eat ice cream. But that's why I want to like go get like my allergy test thing done, because I've never had that done. I usually find out I'm allergic to something on accident. So yeah. Like I got stung by a bee once and I couldn't put my foot in my shoe. What? Don't put me in a dairy chain. I'm sorry, strawberry. I might. They're tasty. There's mint cookies and cream ice cream in the freezer, but I can't eat anything from now until... Oh, no, you're fasting. Oh, no. Oh, no. I feel like that's the worst. Because, like, if you didn't need to, you might not even be like, oh, I want something. But because you know you can't have it, it's like, oh, I want that. You know, it's like, ooh, I want that now. I think you can drink water and just use your imagination to imagine it tastes like ice cream. Wait, have y'all seen, this is not an ad, but have y'all seen those, like, I think they're like the circuit water bottles that have like the smell pod, and so it smells like you're drinking something? I never got one of those. I'm a little bit curious, but it's not worth it. Also, my supervisor got me Starbucks yesterday, so I basically got a milkshake. I mean, yeah, at that point, you pretty much did. At that point, you pretty much did. The amount of, like, stuff they put in those. Those don't work for me. My nose is broken from dealing with secondhand smoke my entire life. Oh, that's valid, too. That's fair. No, but I've seen the burger tulpa. What is a burger tulpa? What the heck is a burger tulpa? But no, I'm just curious, like, how would that, like... Because, yeah, this smells like raspberry and, like, lemon. I don't know, whatever the Rocket Pop smells like. But that smells like that. But, like, I don't know how much the smell contributes to the taste. Like... It's still I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know. 1 minute, ain't no worries. No worries. But yeah, kind of weird. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I will say I was expecting a little bit of a longer break from Impidimp than what we had. I still think we are going to take a small break. But because I woke up late today and I wasn't in the mood for Outbreaks in Scarlet and Violet, because, like, I don't need the Porygon anymore. We got, like, a couple shiny Porygons, so... I was like, well, I'll just default onto Impidimp for today, and kind of go from there. A Tulpa is a supernatural being that is brought to life because tons of people believe it exists. Think Bloody Mary. Oh, interesting. Wait, so everybody believes in a burger. Everybody believes a burger. Wait, let's read this. I accidentally caused myself to get a stomach ache by vividly imagining myself eating the burger I was planning to have for dinner tomorrow. Oh, take a few bites. Oh wait, I don't think this is part of it. Wait, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was like a thing you could, like, that could happen. Yo, what's up, Austin? Yo, so I don't know why. I guess none of my sound alerts are working today. I'll go back and refund everybody's points that tried to, like, do something that didn't work today. Hold on. Itchy eye. Oh, it's a sequence of responses? My bad. I don't know how Tumblr works. I don't know how Tumblr works. I'm sorry. The burger tulpa has harmed me once more. I like the idea of eating a Wendy's burger, but not so much the reality. Decided to just picture the burger instead. Vividly picture platonic form of Wendy's burger. It's perfect. Imagine eating the burger bite by bite. Chat, does this work? Under American healthcare, you can only afford cognitive burger therapy. Chat, this don't work. That don't work, does it? Does that work? They should be in order if you click the link. Did I miss something? Or is it just the images? No, because now we're getting into like strawberries and like artwork. So chat, I decided to add biochem and organic chem to my schedule, and I'm already regretting that choice. Oh no. I feel like, I mean, I assume the level of bio and stuff, but I was really bad at that in school. I was like really bad. And like, I'm gonna blame the teacher a little bit, but I'll also blame myself for not trying harder, I guess. For not giving it a little harder of a shot, but... Tough classes, but I support you. I was interested in chem, but I couldn't fit it in my schedule. Yeah, I never was like... I don't know, I never really tried in school, which like, I kind of regret now, but at the time it was like, I didn't want to do it, you know? So, I don't know, I don't like blame myself a lot for it, but... Like free time, Kim? Wait, I don't know what that is, but the cacnea cookie jar or whatever. Oh wait, that's cute. The the freaking, not Mudsdale, the baby one. The baby horse with the Pikachu. Oh my god, wait, that's a cute mug. Wait, what is this horse called? Mudbray. That's cute. I've never ordered anything from like one of those like Mecha Japan, where they like get like Japanese products and send them over. I can't remember what those are called, but I've never ordered from one of those. But there's like a lot of stuff that like I've like thought about. I've just never done it. Alkane is a square. Alkene is a acute angle because it's keen. Alkyne is the line. It rhymes with line. That is your contribution. I don't know what any of that means. What about acute, obtuse, and right? You know? I feel like I'm an acute angle. You know? I feel like I'm a cute angle. I'm writing this down, actually, Bug. That's a perfect memory tool. Whoa, look at that! Buffbug with the knowledge! Oh, if you do exclamation point Pokeshop, and then like Pokeball, and then like a number, you just buy them. You can buy like Great Balls and Ultra Balls too, but the Pokeballs are cheapest. They be the cheapest. Oh, nice. Oh, Chad, it's too hot in here. It's way too hot. I might go turn on the AC in just a moment. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna do that really quick. And I'm back! Hello, hello! I turned on my AC. I turned on my AC. Bangarang. Oh my gosh, chat, I don't know if anybody cares. Probably not, but I care. So I'm going to talk about it for just a moment. Have y'all seen, like, the rumored cast for the next season of The Traitors? It's like, okay. I don't know. It's like, okay. There's like 2 people on there that I'm excited for. There's like only 2 that I'm like excited to see. So, I don't know. It's not bad though. I guess it could be worse. But it's only the rumored cast, so take it with a grain of salt, obviously. But I think I posted it, or maybe I didn't post it in the Discord. But I will try to remember. I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. I'll post it in the reality TV section, because it's not too bad, I guess. Where is it? Nope, not there. Traitors. But yeah, Ian Monet Exchange, or yeah, wait. Hold on, wait. I'm struggling to find the right channel. There it is. Alright. And we are back. But it's not too bad. I hope it's good. I don't know. I hope it's good. Alright, we're almost at 4,100. I was gonna say 5,000. We are not almost at 5,000. Not quite. Not quite. Is it weird to email a professor you had like 3 years ago and see if they can offer help? Probably not. I would think no, right? I don't know though. I've never done it, but I feel like that's like not super unnormal, I feel like. I don't know. I wouldn't think anything wrong about it. If you had like if they were like nice and you enjoyed having them, yeah, I can't see why not. I think that's not weird unless you were enemies. Yeah, I think it's like, if it was like a normal, like, yeah, I don't think there's anything weird about that. Because, I mean, they're there to help, and I think for the most part, I feel like a lot of professors seem to actually care what they're actually teaching and, like, doing, so I feel like they'd be more than welcome to help if possible. Obviously, like, it depends on, like, exactly, like, what you're asking and everything, but, I mean, if you're just, like, asking for a little bit of help, yeah, I wouldn't say that's too weird. Like, it would be weird if I messaged any of my teachers for anything. I think that would be weird. But I've also... They're high school teachers, and I've not talked to any of them in over a decade. That's not true. Wait, how... No, okay, no. 8 years. 7 years? 8 years? No, he was the only person that actually believed. Oh, yeah, then no, I think that's totally normal. I think that'd be okay. I would like to think that he would say yes. He'd be like, yeah, I'll help, of course. If I had to guess. If I had to guess, I would say, yeah, no, what's going on? But yeah, I think it would be, like, silly for me to, like, message someone. I'd be like, I don't even know what I would ask for help with, though. I'm, like, one of those kind of people that, like, I feel weird asking for help sometimes. Sometimes. It depends on what the situation is, but, like... I don't know. I would feel like not inclined to like reach out to somebody if they weren't like in my like close area, I think. I'm so mad that I like slept in too late. I like knew I was going to, and I took a little nap. And like I was supposed to wake up at 11, and then like I did, but then like I just kind of like slumped there for a while. And then it took me longer to get ready than I thought I was going to, because I couldn't think of what we were going to do today. It was kind of rough. It was like a rough start to stream a little bit. But... Wait, chat, did Sunstone go live twice today? Or has Sun been in morning stream mood? Because I feel like wasn't Sun early yesterday as well? And then I saw today Sun was live early as well. What's up with that? Does anybody know? I keep forgetting to ask. Cause Sun's usually like live around the exact same time I am. So I always forget to ask like why early. This Impidimp. It's kind of being a pain in my bottom. Oh, chat, wait, we passed odds. We have hit over odds now. I didn't even, like, realize that. I did not even take that into consideration, but we're past full odds now. So now we can start complaining, and it's okay. Now it's okay to complain. Right? Is that how that works? I don't know, maybe. But no, I think it's okay. Because what, odds is 4,082, right? Or 92? If you all could move to any Pokemon town from any region, where would you go? Oh, that's tricky. Okay, first thought is like somewhere in Hoenn, because that was like my first region. I think like... will you get mad if I look up a map? I feel like somewhere like honestly like Petalburg City. Like I know it's like kind of a boring answer, but it's like kind of chill. It's like big enough for there to be a gym leader though. Like I don't know, it seems like a nice little town. Or like Mauville wouldn't be too bad. I feel like Mauville would be all right. But probably like I it might be boring, but probably like Petalburg. It's close to my mom's house. That's true. That is true as well. Because I feel like Goldenrod is like another like Lumio City, but I don't think I'm like I don't think I'd want to live in like a city area. I know like a Pokemon City area is a little bit different because it's like the world's different kind of, but I don't know. I feel like a little cute little area. Oh, like Flockacy Town or whatever from Pokemon Black 2 White 2. Like that's another one up there that I would be like cool with. Although that one's like pretty small though. That one might be a little too small. I don't know though. It's got a Pokemon Center. It's got like a bed, like a beach, or not a beach, like a little park area. There's some houses. There's like the Alder place. Yeah, I don't know. But no, I'm just gonna say Petalburg. It might be a boring answer, but I think it's like the most realistic for me. Have y'all seen that trend of like, if I was a Pokemon trainer, what my team would be? I want to do that, but I don't have access to like any like baby like child photos where I feel like they're like relevant to put in there. You know? I think I go to Snow Point City in Sinnoh. I can't do heat. That's too cold! That would be too cold! No way! No way, that's too chilly. I need it to be like kind of warm. I don't want the snow. But then like, do we gotta worry, like if we're in Hoenn, do we worry about like the Kyogre Groudon battle with Team Aqua, Team Magma? Or is this like after the fact? Like if we move to Kalos, do we gotta worry about Lysander and like, you know, all that stuff? Or is it just like, oh no, we're just living here? Because I think that makes a difference too. I know, I still think my answer is still Petalburg. I'll still say that. But I think like that is like something to think about. Because like, although I guess nothing like region ending happened in Sinnoh, so that's okay, I feel like. I mean, you gotta worry about Regigigas maybe awakening from his slumber at some point. But aside from that, like, I don't even know if Regigigas would be evil. It's better than Floroma. I would die from allergies as soon as I get within 3 meters. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, there's too many flowers. I prefer to live in Laver City. Hold on, sorry, I'm a fake Pokemon fan. I gotta look that one up. Is that the one with the, that's not, is that the rock climbing? Oh no, it's not. Oh wait, this one's pretty. Yeah, this one's pretty. Nice fall weather. Oh, this is the Val. Okay. I don't remember a lot of like, I recently played through Kalos, but I don't remember a lot of the names. Oh, or like, what's that? It's not like, oh, Burbank City would be maybe okay. It's like a little port. I don't know. Maybe Burbank City, like, smells bad there. You know, I don't know, because of like the like I don't know, there's like a factory here, right? No, maybe it's not a factory, there's just a crane. So maybe not. Cute fairy in the forest. It's the fairy gym town, but it's fall and there's a ghost types and Aegislash my favorite Pokemon. Oh, that's not a bad answer then. Silage is rock climbing. I like Silage, but I assume I wouldn't get to listen to the music, and it might be too hot. Yeah, like, I think, like, I'd want to live, like, kind of near some water, but, like, not, like, too close to the water. As long as I can get lots of ghosts happy, I'm happy. Just throwing an entire town under the bus. Well, I don't know. It's okay. Like, there are some places I live by, like, IRL that just kind of, like, don't smell good. You go there and you're like, I could use a little bit more. I think Verdandurf and Lavera would be very pretty too, but out of the way. I thought about Verdanturf too. Bug, come with me to Snow Point. Won't have any heat to deal with. Yeah, I want to do like one of those like, here's my team, my IRL Pokemon team. But I like don't have like a lot of old photos. And I feel like by the time I would get access to those photos, it would be too like the trend would be done with. I don't want to use, like, new photos, because I don't know, I feel like everyone's using, like, old photos. Oh, it's cute. Snow Point might be a little far in the other direction. I mean, Snow Point's the very tippy top. Worst town to live in, easily Gen 2 Cinnabar. I mean, all the soot that you would have to deal with, like, that's, like, frustrating, right? It's like, ooh, I gotta, like, my car's dirty all the time. What do you mean? It has a mansion on it? You can move into the mansion? I don't know. I think by the volcano is a bad idea. Wait, Cinnabar is by the volcano, right? I'm not making this up. Wait, hold on. Am I mixing this up? Oh, no. Yeah, Cinnabar is the one that's got, like, nothing going on. There's, like, sand everywhere. Wait, but what was the one I was thinking of? Oh, Lava Ridge is what I was thinking of. But, I mean, still. I feel like, I don't know, if it didn't suck to live in the middle of nowhere, I feel like Satopolis wouldn't be bad. I kind of like their, like, or Mossdeep. I feel like Mossdeep would be good too, but it's just, like, so out of the way. Yeah, I think my answer is going to Petalburg. That might be boring, but it's my answer. It's right next to the ocean. There's a forest right above there if I want to go, you know, sit under a tree for a bit. The town's got like a nice little like pond area. There's a gym leader there, you know, so like probably like people come in and out of there frequently. Yeah, that's my answer, Petalburg. It might be a boring one, but I don't know. Cinnabar in Gen 1 and Remix is a small town, but has some stuff going on. Cinnabar in Gen 2 has been destroyed by the volcano. Yeah, I don't want to go. Okay, so I was right with the volcano part. What about the Chateau in Eterna Forest? No, there's too many scary ghosts in there. You're trying to watch TV and a Rotom pops out at you. You know? Oh, like Medali from Paldea is also another, like, top choice for me. I feel like Medali would be another good one. Medali is just 400 restaurants? Yeah, but like, I don't know. Restaurants are good. And it's like not too far away from like that market town next to the ocean. There's like a famous restaurant there. They have like a stage kind of thing at one point where you can like, I assume there's like events that go on in that town. You know? You're like close to the lighthouse, so that's pretty. Medali would kill me, too much pollen. I don't know, actually, I feel like I'm like a Hoenn boy at heart. Like, I feel like my heart is in Hoenn. Hoenn is a home. But Medali would be like a good... I think that might actually be my second choice. Are these boring answers? Probably, right? I feel like these are not fun answers, but I feel like they're like real for me. Here's a good one. If you're a professor, what would your specialty be? Oh, I mean, yeah, shiny researcher. Am I allowed to just steal what you said? Am I allowed to just steal what you said? Because, yeah, that's what I'd be interested in. But if not, I think it would be... I don't know. Probably... I don't know. That's a tricky one. Because, like, yeah, shinies is, like, the obvious. Like, I would learn about what like, a shiny Pokemon is. I doubt that Sycamore is the only evolution professor, or Cuckoo is the only move specialist. Yeah, like, there's gotta be more out there. Because what, I sort of think of, like, I don't know if this is how it works, but I kind of sort of feel like the professor is, like, the quote-unquote, like, president of the area, or, like, the overseer of that region. Because it seems like in certain times, especially in, like, Black and White, it seems like the gym leaders are the ones that are, like, taking care of, like, government-related business stuff. And so it makes me feel like like, is that how that works? Because where's the government? You know? It's gotta be, like, the gym leaders and, like, the Elite Four and stuff that, like, make, like, decisions. But then, like, do they get voted in? Is it, like, battle-related? Like... The government is Larry. He's running all of it. A poor, broken man. No, poor Larry! I mean, they're overworking Larry way too much. He's got too much going on, you know? He's got too much going on. And then, like, the, Silphco, like, that's, like, I feel like a pretty big, like, that almost feels like an Amazon kind of business. Where it's like it's like sneaking into the government a little bit, starting to do things maybe it shouldn't be doing. I got Larry jump scared in my Scarlet playthrough. I said my toughest gym leader was Larry in the questionnaire, and guess who shows up? Ah, freaking Larry! I love that they gave him, like, I don't know. I guess I didn't understand because it's like we're losing one more cool trainer. But I kind of love they made Larry the gym leader and an Elite Four member in that game. And I like that his type is different. I don't know, it's kind of like... I don't know. I do think it would be cool to see the same team, but like, buffed up a lot. That would be cool as well. Maybe add like 1 or 2 more Pokemon to the team, but... Oh, chat, what about Blackthorn City? You get to deal with Claire. I don't know. Like, but you also have to, like, consider this, right? If you lived in the Pokemon world, how many of us would actually be trainers that go to take on the gyms? I don't think I would. I don't think I'd take on the gyms. You know what I mean? I just don't think that's what I would do. I don't know what I would do, but I don't think I'd be a gym person. Him pulling doubles is raw, and his types the types his A's start after. I don't know, he's just so cool. He's such a good gym leader. I think he's so good because, like, you know. Well, so here's the thing with that Strawberry. Normally, yes. Normally correct. However, this Impidimp specifically that spawns on this mushroom is full odds. So, and it's only this one. So I could Masuda hunt it, I'd probably have it by now. But this Impidimp, for some reason, is not affected by Charm. By the way, oh yeah, I read that one. A Pokeball is $2, I'm catching a Magikarp and no one can stop me. Yeah. And it's like, people think like, oh, I'd have a Dragonite. But it's like, would you really have a Dragonite? Think about that. I don't know if you have, like, would you be like, able to train a dragon? I don't know. Like, I would have like a Lotad, a Panseer, you know, like, I wouldn't have, like, I don't know. I am curious what, like, my real-life team would probably be. I don't know, I'm curious. I mean, listen, my starter would probably be Torchic. No, I don't know. I guess my first Pokemon ever was Mudkip, but I like Blaziken kind of the most out of all of them now. But I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I feel more like a Trico boy. I think I just know how Landsguard is a legal Dragonite. He just SOS Dratini. You can get a level 9 Salamence if you SOS Bagon and Alola. Ugh. I don't know, I think it's still fishy. He cheated a little bit. Hi, son. Yeah, some of my, like, I know, like, my Yabozo and the, Shiny Shiny Shinx song and Shiny Luck, those sound alerts do not work. And Brian was taking a while to say something. Shendrick, there's a follow. Welcome on in. If my Gyarados burns down the town, well, maybe we just need a deeper bond. Yeah, maybe you just need to give it some more treats or some pets or something. I don't know. I don't know. My alerts are working. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it's been like an on and off kind of thing all day today. I don't know. Because I know earlier, like, Twitch was, like, having, like, a bunch of issues. A bunch of other, like, games that connect with Google were having issues. I saw some other sites were having issues earlier. So, there was, like, something going on this morning. If you have kids, get a Drampa, nobody gonna bully your kid. Or get a Drifloon. Just ate a bunch of Cheetos. Sorry, son, not a fan of Cheetos. Sorry, Sunstone. I had Wendy's earlier. That was my food of choice today. 10-piece nug and like a single burger. And obviously sweet and sour sauce. They were $5 at Costco. Big bag. Oh, shoot. I mean, you can't go wrong with that then, right? You can't go wrong with a big bag for $5. That's a solid deal, honestly. I was supposed to go to Walmart today, but I never did, and I don't remember why we never did. But we were going to. Nope. Nope. Sunstone, Flaming Hot Cheetos are regular. That is also important. I personally like the Flaming Hot Cheetos more. I think the burning sensation gets rid of the Cheeto taste a little bit. And so they're easier for me to eat because I'm focused on the pain instead of the flavor. I think that's also kind of why I like pepper jack cheese is my favorite kind of cheese, even though I don't like cheese. If I had to eat one, it'd probably be pepper jack because I like the little spice. I was really into the Flaming Hot Cheetos for a while, but haven't felt like eating them in a while. Aren't they like chocked full of red 40? You know what I mean? Aren't they chocked full? The Puffs? Nah, see now those aren't good. Now those aren't good. You're already mentally ill. Alright, enjoy your red 40. No, I'm a sucker for Nerds Gummy Clusters, and they got that in there too. Something's wrong with you, Goob? Okay, we all know that, but you don't gotta call me out in Twitch chat. You don't gotta call me out in Twitch chat like that. We all know. You need to bring attention to it. It's your job to. No, it's your job. You're like my real life bodyguard, Sunstone. You're like a bodyguard. Get back to guarding. You know? Stop being a bozo. That's incorrect. You've got my sword. You've got a sword going on. What are you talking about? I don't know if they're still a thing, but fruit. Oh my gosh, fruit by the foot rock. Oh, fruit by the foot's so good. I love me a gusher too. I love just popping it in there, chopping it, and feeling the gush. Oh, it's so good. The sword is for poking you? It's messed up. That's a little messed up, I think. You're supposed to be protecting me from the bad guys in the Twitch chat. You're supposed to be protecting me. Sunstone, that's called a stab. Sunstone don't care if she stabs me or not. Sun don't care. Alright, 4130. Alright, 4130. I will say, kind of loving the faster load time. Kind of sort of loving it. Speaking of Steph, hey Goob, why haven't you caught the shiny yet, you bozo? I don't know. I thought that we are now officially over odds. And we should have it by now. So that's where I'm at with that. Sounds like a you problem? Yeah, I really don't know where it's at, to be honest with you. I thought for sure it would show up at some point, but it ain't. It's just not showing up. Sorry, I'm doing some to-do thing. I'm writing down a little to-do list. The Animal Crossing music in the back is fitting. Yeah, I'm so sad I lost my Animal Crossing save, though. I just remembered I was hunting Basculin like 2 hours. Oh, no, Buffwood hat! You said you weren't going to bed because you wanted to get the Basculin! And you've not been hunting the Basculin? Buffbug, come on! What the flip? Maybe I was still hunting an hour ago? Speaking of, I had a discussion today about the possibility of getting a new Animal Crossing for Switch 2. I would be so down. I don't know why they just stopped giving support to the last one. I feel like they could have kept it going with new, like, updates for a while. You know? Pokemon knows how to make waifus. Nessa, Olivia, Cynthia, Elisa. I don't know who my favorite gym leader is. I don't know. I don't really think, like, gym leaders are cool. No, that's not true. I do. I just can't think of who my favorite one is. I'd have to, like, look at a list for a while. It's 2 a.m. and I haven't thought it... I thought it was longer than that. I don't know. Wild Swabbly's in the chat. Because they were trying too hard with a Home Improvement spin-off. I don't know. I thought that was a good... update. I'll admit, Happy Home Helper was kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I kind of liked it. Although, I will say, I guess they did change Pocket Camp into, like, a full purchasable game now that it's done being updated. So, like, that kind of counts as a new Animal Crossing. Kind of, sort of, a little bit. But, I don't know. I would be down for a new one. Justice for Pocket Camp? I don't know. I feel like they did the right thing by making it a purchasable finished game more so than letting it die, you know? I don't know. I think they did the right thing with that. I think that was a +1 for them, at least in my opinion. Maybe that it's got other opinions, but that's how I feel about it, at least. With the little info I don't know, but because, like, a week or two before they shut down Pocket Camp, I downloaded it again because I was going to get back into it, but I couldn't figure out how to start over. Didn't it shut down, though? Yeah, but it's not, like, shut down as in, like, you can't get it on the eShop anymore. It's shut down as, like, no more updates, but they, like, capped it off with, like, a final update, and, you're able to, like, purchase it as, like, a full game now, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, I think not, like, fully getting rid of it was a good idea. Because, like, you think of, like, Pokemon Duel was an old mobile game that I'm pretty sure you can't download anymore. I think it's, like, fully gone. So, they kind of made that not happen. But yeah, I don't know, we could get a new Animal Crossing in the near future. I feel like it won't be for a couple years. Still. Because I think they wouldn't want to, like... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think they'd want to, like, announce it and, like, release it with, like, Metroid or the new Donkey Kong game. I feel like if it was, like, around that time, we'd know about it by now, though, but... What if they just remastered, New Leaf? What if they just remade New Leaf for the Switch? Would I be crazy in saying that's what I would prefer them to do? The best mobile game was Disgaea RPG and they ripped it away. There was one that I played, for a while. It was like a gacha game, kind of like AFK Journey, but it was like a Nintendo one. And like Mega Man was in it, was one of the characters you could get. It was like Dragon something. The main character was blonde. Does anybody know? Anybody know what I'm talking about? I played that one for a little bit, but I cannot remember. Dragalia Lost? Dragalia Lost? Is that it? Let me look. Yeah, this was it. This was it. Dragalia Lost. Yeah, this one was fun. But I'm pretty sure it's not available anymore because they stopped it. And I like put money into this game, not a whole lot, but I did like put money into it a little bit. I don't know. My favorite mobile game is Pokemon Go, which like yeah, which I think Pokemon Go is one of my favorite all-time Pokemon games. Like, I open that game every day. Like, that's, like, the only game I've played, like, every day. For many years. There was, like, a little period of time where I stopped playing. But it wasn't much. It was maybe, like, for a couple months. No, I think Pokemon Go is, like, my favorite game. Or my favorite mobile game. But one of my favorite Pokemon games. When I say one of, it's probably, like, top 5. Maybe. I'd have to, like, I don't know. I'd have to, like, sit through and think, but... But, chat, we'll probably get to 4150 before we start wrapping up the stream for tonight, so... Just pop it in quickly. Ain't no worries, Castro. Welcome in. Welcome on in. Hope you have a good night. Get some good rest. Take it easy. We got about 6 more until we hit 4150. I'm thinking about uninstalling Pocket TCG, to be honest. I hate the rates and it keeps trolling me. Oh no. I put way too much money into that game. I really need to stop. I really should stop. But I don't know. There's something about it. Hey, is your Advanced GG thing still happening? Of course it is. Of course. You can buy my Pride Shaker for $30. Or not my Pride Shaker. I keep saying Shaker. My Pride Label Tub for $30. And my 30% off code stacks with it until Sunday. So you can get 30% off $30. Huge. It's in a pinned chat message if you want to check out the link. Good thing I get paid tonight. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's in the pinned chat message if you're interested in buying some. Which, I think you should all buy some. I think you all should get it. It is like hashtag ad, but come on. You gotta support. You're right. Chat, you don't got $5. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Does that person... I don't care, actually. I was gonna ask if they still stream, but I don't care. I actually don't care. If they stream or not. I'm not gonna tune in and see what they're up to. I don't freaking care. I don't freaking care what they're up to. You know? Alright, two more. But chat, an ad break has begun, so my warning was for naught. An ad break is here. I tried getting a shaker and the G Fuel because I drank a lot of energy drinks and it was such a hassle keeping it clean and the G Fuel didn't taste good. Wait, I don't know if you can you hear me? Are you able to hear me before I reply to this? Are you able to hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Well, because it says there's an ad playing, so I wasn't sure how that... I wasn't sure what was going on there. But I used to drink other versions of powdered energy drinks. None of them were good. And I'm not saying this just to convince people to buy Advanced GG, but none of them were actually good. However, I really like these. These are actually good. And so... Because I am very kind of picky with, like, what I agree to be, like, part of the stream ecosystem stuff. So, like, I've had people be like, hey, play my game on stream for however much, and, you know, we'll watch your stream, blah, blah, blah. And it's a game that doesn't fit, or it's a product that doesn't make sense. But I used to drink a lot of soda, and this, like, none. I, like, barely drink it unless I, like, am somewhere where that's my options. But, like, it's actually so good. It doesn't have, like, the grainy taste, the grainy, like, aftertaste that others might have. You know, sugar-free, caffeine-free, all-natural green tea energy, so it's, like, naturally from the green tea plant. It's like, it's so good, genuinely. And I'm not just saying that because it is an ad, but hashtag ad because it is. I do get stuff from them. But I really do like it though, generally speaking. Night Fox, thanks for the follow. Thank you. But I guess that is a good segue to get to my end of stream info. Chat. Last little reminder here for tonight is that we do have a shaker, or I literally keep calling it shaker. We have my own label until the end of the month for Pride Month. It's got my little shrimp character on here holding a shaker cup, got my +1 hat. So if that's something you're interested in, $30 and my code GLOWL30. That is GLOWL 30 at checkout. Get you 30% off of $30. Limited time. This goes away at the end of the month. 30% off code goes away Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, I also will be co-streaming NAIC all day Sunday. And we'll have Twitch drops going on all day. So if you want to hop on in there, get some cool Twitch drops, this is where you want to go on Sunday. So we're reacting to the finals of VGC, Unite, and TCG. I think Go finals are over at that point, maybe, not sure. But we'll be able to see the finals for a lot of them for NAIC. I'm very excited. A lot of my friends are there in person, and as jealous as I am, it is nice that I can be part of the event by co-streaming it for y'all to watch alongside me. I believe that is pretty much everything as far as like updates go, news goes. Definitely join the Discord. I think the next like announcement post will be on Monday. I think that'll be I think that's like the next important announcement day. Also, like I said, I'm going to start doing my schedules again. Hopefully that will help me be a little bit more organized in stream related things. So new schedule post on Monday talking about our streams planned for the end or for the rest of the week. And I think that's really all I've got to say as far as little updates or announcements goes before we wrap up stream. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Let me see who's live tonight. We made it to 4150 Impidimp encounters. Not great. We were about 50 slower than normal. We normally hit about 200 per stream. However, I did yap for an extended amount of time today than I normally would have at the start of stream. So, you know, I'll give it that. I'll give it that. But yeah, let's see who's live tonight to go ahead and drop some raid love over to. Is there anybody playing like a new like Mario Kart? Oh, this person's playing Scarlet Violet. I don't think I've rated them yet. So we could raid them. We could raid them really quick. Does Advanced AG use artificial food dyes, red 40, blue 1, or does it use a ratio of sodium, potassium, and magnesium? Let's check. Let's check on the label. I'm pretty sure they don't, but I can't promise you that. Polydextrose, citric acid, natural artificial flavors, calcium silicate, sucralose, and fruit and veggie blend for color. So it doesn't appear like they use any of the dyes. It doesn't appear like they use the dyes. It says fruit and veggie blend for color. I would assume that's the same for all of them. I guess I am only looking at this one, but I would assume it's the same. Yep. Red beet juice powder for color in this one. So yeah, it doesn't look like they use like any of the like the red 40 dyes or anything. This one's also like a red colored one. Yeah, not in this one either. Yeah. Although this is a focus one. I don't know if that would change anything. This one's got like all the vitamins in it. But yeah, no, it does not appear like they do. So if you're looking for a cleaner energy drink, this would be your go-to. No, the person I was gonna raid just ended as I was yapping. Oh no. Oh, chat, that's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. That's okay. If they're ending soon, that's all right. All right then, somebody else. All right then, let's find. Oh, this person. They raided us the other day, so let's send the love back on over. Yeah, let's send the raid love back on over. We're gonna raid over to Galil X playing some Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. They raided us the other day, so let's return the raid love. Let's go return the favor. But thank you all so much for hanging. Next stream will be Sunday stream. The entire You found a lesbian shaker? Oh yeah, if you click my pinned chat message, there is my like page with like my flavor recommendations, and that's where you can also find my ice shaker and my lemonade label. But there's also the other 2 Pride shakers on there as well, so maybe check them out. Don't know. It doesn't sound like they use sodium, potassium, magnesium, which are the 3 minerals your body loses when you sweat. It doesn't sound like they do. I mean, there's magnesium. No, it's got magnesium. Magnesium, sodium, and potassium right here. At the very bottom, right here, these 3. These 3 at the bottom. Vitamins B1 through, well, 1, 2, and 3, 6, 9, 12, B5, or vitamin B5, I think. And then calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium. So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna raid Galliel / raid Galliel X. Yeah, chat, if you're a sub, use raid 1. Oh, what do you mean invalid? Did I spell it wrong? You know what? I bet one of those L's is actually an I. If I had to guess. It's eyes? Yep. Yep, I knew it. Stop yapping before everyone stops streaming. I know. Alright, chat. If you're a sub, use raid 1. It's the Roman numeral 9. Oh my gosh. I feel like a bozo now. Oh, jeez. I feel like a bozo. Alright, chat. Well, hey, join the raid. Go say hello. Playing some Tears of the Kingdom. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap up the stream tonight. I will probably be live Sunday next. Probably not Saturday or Friday or Saturday. We'll see. There's always that possibility. But probably not. Probably not. But thank you so much for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate you all. Y'all are awesome. Had a good time. Roman numerals, open the schools. Okay, sorry. Fine. Whatever. Open the schools. But thank you so much for watching, chat. I'm gonna get on out. Make sure you all take it easy. Look after one another. Take care of each other. But most importantly, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. And I will see you all next time. Peace. Bye, chat. See ya. Don't forget to go to... what's like a good, like, what's like an outro mantra for this stream? Go get your blood checked. Go get your blood work done. You know what I mean? It's important to stay up to date on your health. We should all, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye, chat. On it. See you, chat.